That is absolutely enormous, that snake. I'm going to try and get close to it, but I don't think I'll be able to. A minute later I'm around the other side of him. He's he's sort of a really heavy snake, so he's been feeding really well. He's not quite as long as I thought he might be, but he's definitely quite a large snake. Really a very, very good sized one. He's sussing me out. Oh wow, that's another really big snake. Heard movement down there. It's another really heavy one. He's actually sneaking around and almost coming up behind me. I'm actually trying out a new spot today that I came across. And I found 2 snakes already, and they're both really, really big ones. They're not pretty snakes, but they're quite big. This one certainly knows I'm here, and he is a little bit concerned, but interesting to see what he does. Ah, look at that. It's a couple. But look at the difference in size. Wow. That's really a pretty average sized snake. Pretty, probably below average slightly. And that one is quite a big fella. Really, really actually a very large one. He doesn't seem too happy that I'm here either. Well, I really like my new spot. Came across it over winter when I was scouting out, and it looked promising, but I haven't really been back. I've had better spots, well, what I thought were better spots, but this is actually great. So that big one there is the very first one I saw, which, well, he's not swollen at the moment, but he's not much thinner than my forearm. He's pretty big. He's huge. Not that I've got big forearms. But that little one down there is sort of, I suppose, just a normal size, maybe slightly below average for an adult. And that one I just filmed a second ago was also another monster. Well, pretty big anyway, not a monster, but it was big. So there's the female. The male obviously has a much, much bigger head. Look at the size of it. This spot I'm exploring is just a suburban pond, but it's actually completely dry at the moment, although sometimes at certain times of year you can hear frogs in here, so I'd say there's probably still a lot of frogs around. But there's no standing water in here, so there hasn't been tadpoles for ages, and it's not big. Oops. I scared the big fella in through moving the camera around. That was stupid. But his lady's still there. Although actually she looks like at the moment she might not be able to see. So that might be an explanation for why she's still here. That's the fourth snake I've come across at one new spot here. So this one's just a normal size. Actually, it's a very interesting colour pattern because it's dull, but it's got those very pale sort of reddish bands. I mean, it's not a bad size, it's just average though, it's not special. It's not a monster. Oh, that went in the river, didn't it? Yeah, there he is. Oh, the couple's both back out again. Still very impressed with that big snake. Look at that. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, it's adorable. I love finding couples. Who said reptiles are cold-blooded? Look at that.